The forestry section is part of A&RD. Within forestry, there are three sections. We have our maintenance section that deals with all our lawns and hedges here, and we have production, which deals with all our harvesting activities, and silviculture, which deals with our forest establishment activities. We manage two types of the forest estate. One is the national forest estate, which is all the forest land owned by the Crown. And we also manage as well the dedicated forest estate, which is land owned by the church. The National Forest Estate, that covers just under 2,000 acres of productive forestry. Most of our works are driven by our priorities, really. We know from our day-to-day management and our day-to-day activities what plantations need pruning, what needs to be thinned, which are our older plantations that needs to be converted into more productive use. So we know those areas. And once our trees come out from the nursery, they're actually taken out into our field sites. What we plant on the site depends on two things: what we want, whether we want firewood or timber from that particular species, and what the site is actually like. So we'll actually do some site typing works to try and match the tree species to the forest estate where we're going to plant, and then we'll go from there. Once the tree is actually in the ground, we will take care of it every 6 weeks. So normally we do this on contract, but with the resources we have this year, we will actually do that using our recurrent labor. So every 6 weeks or so, our guys will actually go out and actually do some, what we call some establishment works. But basically what that means is that they would just go out and make sure the site and the trees themselves are free from encroachment of invasive and alien plant species. When the trees are actually taken out of the plantation, all of our planting, we will actually go and plant back. All of our plantations are rain fed, so you'll probably see a few plantations staying empty for a little while until the winter comes into play. So once the winter actually comes and the rain comes, we'll actually go out and restock the plantations. The general rule of thumb is that for every one tree we actually cut down, two supposed to be restocked. There are three main reasons why forests and trees are important. Firstly, trees act as carbon sinks, so therefore they actually remove carbon dioxide from the environment and actually release oxygen back into the air, so it actually can counteract the effects of climate change. Trees also help to prevent soil erosion, and they actually regulate the water cycle, so they actually draw water from the ground and actually through the process of transpiration release that back into the atmosphere.